Hi friends, in our channel A to Z for Kids Zone, we provide many useful informative videos. We have explained mathematical concepts. We are telling moral stories for kids in Tamil on weekly basis. We are posting videos science with experiment wherein we explain science concept more understandable. Hope you would like all our videos so hit on thumbs up. If you are a parent or teacher watching this video, yes, this channel is completely for your kids, aimed at age 3 to 14 years age. You can undoubtedly play all our videos. We don't have harsh contents or videos that impact kids. Please subscribe our channel and get notification so that you can get notification and click on bell button. Share these videos with your and all your social platform to help us spread this video. We also request you. We also respect your valuable feedbacks. Please comment us and let us know. Thank you. Chapter 5. Sound. Man and animal both make sound. The sound may be enjoyable or may not be enjoyable. Sometimes enjoyable sound becoming louder may not be enjoyed by others. When sound waves touch our ears, we hear the sound. It requires little time for the sound to travel from one place to other place. The speed of sound in air is 330 meters per second. The salient feature of sound can be understood by the experiment described below. How sound is produced. Many sounds are covered around us. Keep a table clock at one end of the table, stand at the other end, and hold your ears to the table. You would hear the tick-tick sound of the clock very clearly. The table carries wood sound waves in a nice manner than air. Here the clock was making sound. Do one more experiment. Take an empty box, remove its lid. Over it fix a rubber band. There will be no sound. Now pull the rubber band and leave it. There will be sound that you can hear. Fill a bucket with water. Dip a glass and bring it to the slant position. Take water. You hear something like gargling sound, is it not? Take a bathtub and fill it with water. To make your ears to sink in water, lie on your back. Let the mouth and the nose be on the surface of the water. Strike the side of the tub. There will be a hard and louder sound. Sound travels in water. Water is a good conductor of sound. Second, a medium is required to move sound. The sound wave does not pass through vacuum. Sound is produced by vibrations of substances. The sound wave travels through a medium, whether it is solid, liquid, or gas. Sound do not pass through vacuum. Take a flask and fill it with little water. Heat the flask using a flame. Make a hole on the lid of the flask. Insert a pencil and tie a small bell to the bottom tip of the pencil. Make sure that the bell rings when the pencil moves. Let the water in the flask boil. After a while, when flask is left to cool, move the pencil. The bell moves but sound is not heard. Now remove the lid, shake the pencil. The bell sound is heard. How is it? The water in the flask becomes vapor and pushes the air in the flask outside. When the lid is firmly closed and flask is allowed to cool, the vapor again becomes water. However, there will be a vacuum created in the flask because the outside air cannot enter the flask and fill the vacuum. But when the lid is removed, the outside air rushes into the flask and fills the vacuum. Therefore, the bell sound is heard. When there is a vacuum, the sound does not travel and it is not heard. Therefore, a medium is necessary for sound to travel. Third one, sound waves reflect. If a sound wave breaks and strikes a rock or a wall, it rebounds and jumps. The sound is again heard. This is reflected sound is called echo. If there are many sounds likewise, you hear many echoes. The Whispering Gallery of Bijapur in Karnataka is a good example. It is called Golkumbas. This monument creates nice echoes. Even if you whisper inside the gallery, it is heard on the other side. You hear echoes in spacious vacant room. Try this. The bat in the night time sends sounds of high frequency and they receive echoes from the objects surrounding them. And they search their prey. By echoes, they can tell the shape and habits of the objects. Fourth one. Light travels faster than sound, but when you put the TV switch first, when you put the TV switch, first sound is heard and then the picture is seen. Do you have a TV set in your house? Then you switch on your TV to study this principle. Immediately you hear the sound. But it takes a little time for the picture to come on the screen. There is no relation between this process and the speed of sound and light. Moreover, you could observe the match between the picture seen on the screen and the sound heard at the moment. Thereby, there will be no mismatch between the film and the sound. If there would have been any delay between the film and the sound, we would have not been in a position to understand the program. In a TV studio, the film along with the sound, the sound both are converted into electromagnetic waves. These waves are telecasted from the tallest tower. The waves travels in the same speed as that of light. Naturally, the electromagnetic waves leave the TV tower and enter the antenna of your TV set in a symbolic form, including both film and sound. The job of the TV set is to separate the wave and send the sound to amplifier and film to picture tube. The working part working with sound channel of the TV set is filled with transistors. Soon the switch is put on, it becomes active. But in the picture tube, it takes little time to warm up. During that period, the picture messages grasped is not converted into film. After it is warmed up, both the film and the sound are matched and reproduced in the set. Fifth one. As the tap water goes on filling in a vessel, the sound goes on changing. Daily filling the bucket with the tap water is common in any house. Now do this as an experiment. Keep a vessel and a tap. As water fills in, the sound goes on changing. In the beginning, the sound will be less, but the water fills, the sound is more. A metal vibrates and gives sound. As the water fills, the sound of the metal becomes feeble. In addition to the metal sound, there appears another sound from the vessel. The water falls, touching the surface of the water. makes air in the vessel to vibrate. The air column from the surface of the water to the mouth of the vessel vibrates and produces sound. Notice the change in the sound. The sound that was feasible or less in the beginning becomes louder or more as water fills. The frequency of feeble sound is less. If the frequency increases, the intensity of sound becomes more. The frequency of sound found by the vibrations of air column depends on its height. As the water fills, the length height of the air column reduces and the frequency of sound increases. Therefore, as water fills in the vessel, so the sound with high frequency is produced. As water fills inside, the vibrations disappears.